demonstrating how to use a homemade calorimeter. The things you're going to need for this project are a food scale, your food sample, safety goggles, a cork and needles, an aluminum pie tin, graduated cylinder, a jug of water, a can with holes on the side and a dowel held in place with wire, and a bigger can lined with aluminum foil with holes on the bottom and hollow. So I'm going to start my experiment. A lighter as well, and thermometer, paper to record your data, a pen, a calculator, and another paper to do your formula on. Now I'm going to start my project by putting on my safety goggles, safety first, turning on my scale, 2 grams. We are going to be using grams for this project. Today I'm using 9 Fruit Loops, and now I am measuring the weight. That is 2 grams, so now I must record my data. 2 grams. Now I'm going to take my food, turn off my scale, put it to a side. Now I'm going to start by placing my food on my cork and needles. Now that I've had that done, I'm going to place it inside my aluminum tin, and I'm going to light it. But before I do that, I forgot one step, a very important step. You must measure the mass of your water in a graduated cylinder. It must be room temperature. I'm measuring to 250 milliliters, also equal to 250 grams. That was a little bit over. That's perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to light my food. First, I'm going to pour my water into my can, but it must be the smaller can. There we go. And take the temperature in Celsius, degrees Celsius. So now I'm gonna light my food. These are Fruit Loops, and they're pretty easy to get to ignite. So they're on flame, and now we take our bigger can, light it over, and we take our water, which is 22.6 degrees Celsius. Now we must let it burn out while I record my data. 22.6 degrees Celsius. Turn off my thermometer. I'm marking it as TI, my initial temperature. and we're waiting for it to burn out. As I said, these are really easy to get to set flame, and they're probably best to use for this project. It's still burning. It smells like a firework in here. Now it is burned out, and we have to take the temperature of the water again in Celsius. And now that it's at a steady temperature of 33.1 degrees Celsius, we have to record that data on my chart as TF, which is final temperature. Now we have to, this is a look at the final product. This is what it looks like after it's done burning. And now we take our food scale and we have to measure the NF final mass. So grams. It's very so 0 grams. Now we have to record that data. So now we can throw this away because this is not needed. Turn off our scale. Now we can start with our formula by taking all of our information, and putting it and plugging it into this formula. That is Q water equals M water, which is the mass of the water, C, which is 0.001, and your TF minus your TI. So you have to first figure out your TF and TI, which is recorded on your data chart. So my TF was 33.1 minus my TI, which is 22.6. So that's a really big difference there. But we're going to use our calculator to figure it out. 33.1 minus 22.6 equals 10.5. So that was a big difference. And now we have to take our C, which is 0.001, multiply it, and multiply it by our mass of water, which is 250 milliliters, equal to 250 grams. So we put our 250 grams there, and now we do the math. So we take 10.5 times 0.001 times 250. Which equals 2.625. 2.625. And now we take this number and Q water is equal to 2.625 over my initial mass, which is M, minus my MF, which is my final mass. Now we have to figure out my MI and MF, which are 2 grams and 0 grams. So we have to subtract that. 2 minus 0 equals 2. That's a mental math problem. And now we have to do 2.625 over 2. 2.625 divided by 2, which equals 1.3125. 1.3125. So that answer is how many calories were in 2 grams of Fruit Loops. Bye, and thank you for watching.